It's about being able to devote myself to something that I love, that I know I cannot devote myself to if I'm using it. My name is Zachary. I do a traditional Chinese martial arts called Wing Chun. I actually started doing it before my alcoholism really started taking all that from me. It's kind of the same story that you hear from every alcoholic, right? Like I never fit in and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. And I was a restaurant chef in New York City for about 20 years. Restaurant life generally anywhere, like part of the culture is just the going out and the partying. My substance abuse was always prevalent during those times, but it worked with the lifestyle I had. I was single. I still paid my bills. So it wasn't really an issue until later in life when I started to get more serious about things and things didn't go the way I wanted, and that kind of turned into depression, which ramped it up, and then next thing you know, I've just got this physical addiction. And then it progressed pretty quickly once it made that flip. It was only a year or two, before it was really bad. Found the place down in Florida for the detox, and I went down there, and then I came here and I did inpatient for 3 weeks and then outpatient for 3 weeks. I mean, the detox worked and the inpatient worked, and at that point, what I really needed was that foundation to be built, to get that time away, to be able to reorient. Doing things that are physical is really big for me, especially in recovery. Being able to get up, move my body, and do things coordinated with it brings me a lot of satisfaction and joy. And when I was using heavily, that doesn't happen. So I started coming here and just kind of get back into moving and exercising and stuff again. I started teaching, and a few of the people that came to check it out got really into it and stuck. And so now we have, a little group that are here pretty consistently. When you're in here, we're working through some of the sets and the programs and techniques. All the other problems go away. Everything else is just over there outside that door for the hour and a half that you're here. That mindfulness and meditation is really important in sobriety. I can be very present and very mindful when I'm practicing martial arts or when I'm doing any kind of physical discipline. That's been awesome. It's great to have a couple of guys that are as into it as I am and come consistently. We've developed a really fantastic relationship. It's a great reminder of what I can do when I'm not drinking and what will immediately go away when I start drinking.